everyone.
Morning, Sayadaw.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning. Okay, let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn this stanza number. So 1025. Here we say Visa Satan Ayu Soja Kwadina Bawari Dinisa Lekana Gati Dana Vedana Baragu Visa Satan Ayu Soja Kwadina Bawari Dinisa Lekana Gati Dana Vedana Baragu. So a syllable stanza. And we say wasa 4 syllable. After that, sa dan a ya den sa ya gana. In the second line, so ja got de. After that, na ba wa. So ja nebu, that is but here. And in the third line, so di ne sa lek 4 syllable. So after that, ka na gat. So that is also yagana. And in the fourth line, the last line, dain nan we da 4 syllable. After that, na bara. So jagana, that is fine. This is bhattya. Bhattya what the stanza. Okay, so this stanza is answer to the previous one. In the previous stanza, the chief disciple of the Pāḷi Brahmin, Ajita, asked the Buddha this question. So Adesa Jamana, Bruhi, so Jamana. So his teacher's age. And also Godan, his teacher's clan, and Isalakana, his teacher's correct marks. And also Mandesu Barame Bruhit, so perfection of his teacher. And also Kati Wajeti Brahmano, how many students his teacher teaches. So these 4 questions asked by the Ajita Brahman. So now, so the question also, in the previous stanza, here, Manob Banye Abhojata asked in his mind, just in his mind. But here the Buddha answered, this is, so Visa Satan Ayu, that is the first answer, and Soja Godena Bhavati second answer, and the Dinesa Vedana Gati, that is fourth answer, and Dena Vedana Bharagu, that is fourth answer. So in the previous question here, you see, so Jamanan is 1 question, Godan is 2, and Isalakana is 3, and the Mandesu Barman is 4, and the Kadiwajili 5 question here. So here, in this stanza, only 4 now, later. So here, the first question, this answer, Visa Satan Ayu is the answer to the question of his teacher's age. So Visa Satan Ayu. Ayu is life or age. So Visa is 20, and the Visa Satan is 100 years. So Wisan Wisa Satan Ayu 20, 100 years. So and in Pāli, so related to that one here, commentary is played. Wisan Wisa Satanti. So Wisati Wisa Dikan Wisa Satan. So Wisati Wisa 20 years and a deacon exceeding to Wisa Satan. 100 years and 20 years. So that means 120 years. So within Wisa Satan, we should understand 120 years. So another, so this word, Banja, so Bhikkhu Setta. So Banja is 5. Here, Setta is 100. But this one is not 105. So 500 monks in this word. 500 monks. Banja Bhikkhu Setta. So the same way here also, Visa Setta. So the word Visa Setta, if we understand as a Banja Bhikkhu Setta, there will be, 20 hundreds. 20 hundreds. So 2000 years old. Not like that. That is why. So not to misunderstand. Like the Banja Bhikkhu Setta. In this case, so 100 years plus 20 years. So 120 years. Here, adhikame exceeding or extraordinary exceeding or plus. So 100 years and 120 years. So in this way, we should understand. So that is a commentary explained. We say, Wisa Satandi, we study Wisa Dika, Wisa Satan. 100 years, 220 years, exceeding to 100 years. So 120 years. Okay, and the Soja, so actually, so the age is 120 years. So his age is 120 years. And also Soja Godena Bawari. So he is Bawari, Godena by clan, by the name of clan. He is called Bawari. So he got the name Bawari according to his clan. And also Dinesa Lekana Gade. So Dinesa should be divided Dini Asa. Dini. So Dini Asa should be divided. And so Dini means 3. Dini Lekanani or Dini Lekana. So 3 marks. Asa Gade in his body or in his limbs, in his body. Also okay. So there are 3 marks in his body. Dinesa Lekana Gade. And also Dana Vedana Baragu. So Baragu. So Baragu is, well mastered, well skillful, well mastered. So completely mastered. So Baragu, completely mastered where? So Vedana. Actually Vedana is because of, a meter, negida is dropped. It should be Dana Vedana Baragu. Dana Vedana Baragu. So in the one Riya Sijana, that's one example. So actually, so here also Negida is dropped because of stanza. That is in from the Dhammavara, I think. So I'm not sure the reference. So in this way, sometimes, to be consistent with the prosody rules or metric rules, so Negida, sometimes can be dropped. So Dana Vidana Badagu actually should be Dana Vidana Badagu. So if we take Dana Vidana Badagu, so na will not be light syllable, would the negate the heavy syllable. At that time, will not be Jagana. Actually, in the water type, water stanza type, in the second line and fourth line, there must be only Jagana. Never change. So that is why to be Jagana, to be consistent with that rule. So Negida is dropped. Dana Vidana Badagu should be understood. Dana Vidana Badagu. So he has completely mastered. So now the whole stanza translation. So his age is 120 years. Wizan Wasa Setan Ayu. So Soja Godena Bawari, Japin and so Godena Bain clan. So Bawari, he is Bawari. So Dinesa Lekana Gadde. There are 3 marks on his body. So Dana Vedana Badagu, he has completely mastered 3 Vedas. So here you see Visa Satan Ayu. So Ayu is age or his age. Visa Satan is 120 years. So verb to be should be understood. His age is 120 years. So that means, so Wisan Wusas, Ayu Wisan Wusas Satan 40 in this way. And also, Socha Godena Bawari, he also verb to be should be understood. Socha Godena Bawari, he is Bawari. And also the same way in the third line, so Dinesa Lekana Kade at the time, so Santi. Dini Lekana Santi. Asagade. Asagade Dini Lekana ni Santi. So verb to be Santi should be understood that there are. And so Dana Vedana Baragu. So here Baragu is exactly one who is mastered, one who has completely mastered is Baragu. So he is one who has completely mastered. So he also, he saw from the third line, second line, saw Baragu, and verb to be should be understood. Okay, so his age is 120 years, and by clan, he is Bawari. There are 3 marks on his body. He has completely mastered the 3 Vedas. Okay, so any question about this one?
So Sayadaw. Hello.
Hello.
Hey Sayadaw. This
Yeah.
Dinisa. So this asa is a dative or genitive? I think
Genitive.
genitive can.
Yeah,
Marks
his
of
body.
him.
Asa
Okay.
Gadi, his body.
Regarding the number, the 500. So if I want to say 105, it will become Panja Sada Bhikkhu, right? Bhikkhu. 105.
Panja Sada Bhikkhu, what?
I mean, if I want to say 105, it will become like a Panja Sada Bhikkhu, right?
Actually, commonly, with the ja and ji, what we use. So Banja Bhikkhu ja, Sada Bhikkhu jiwa, or and so on we use commonly. But here stanza, that is jiwa or ja, we didn't see. That is not to misunderstand. So we said was that the Gant. So commonly, Sanja was as jiwa ahu in this week we use commonly.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, and the next stanza also answer to the Ajita question. So lekane iti hasija sani kandu sake to be banja sadani wajiti sadame baramin gado lekane iti hasija sani kandu sake to be banja sadani wajiti sadame baramin gado. Here lekane iti hasija, the first line. Lekane it, first syllable. After that, di hasi yagana. And in the second line, sa ni can do, first syllable. After that, sa ke do. So yagana, jagana. So that is when it is but here. In the third line, ban ja sa da, first syllable. So after that, ni wa ji yagana. In the fourth line, sa dam me ba, first syllable. After that, ra menga jagana. That is why it is also bad here. Okay. So here lekane idi hasija. Lekane idi hasija. Lekane. So in the marks. And also itihase. So itihasa. Itihasa. So itihasa is a history or tradition, oral tradition. Itihasa. But here it's not completely included in the dictionary. Itihasa. Actually, oral tradition. So in translation, we will see in the oral. So itihase in the oral tradition. Recitation. Okay, and the sani can do sake do be. So that one also, stereotype phrase. So always together. So when express the perfection or skillfulness of the Brahmin, one qualities of the Brahmin. So when expressed his quality, commonly this phrase we see sani can do sake do be. Okay, so here sa mean together, ni can do, sa also together, ketuba. So ni can do and ketuba. So ni can do in the commentary is in the dictionary and explain word or a word explanation or vocabulary or gloss or glossary. So the meaning of ni can do. But that means so explain it. So explain word or a word explanation. So explanation system. And also vocabulary or gloss, that is in the Kianomen translation, that is he translate etymologies. Nigandu is etymologies. And also Ketuba. So Ketuba also, the word Ketuba, explained by the commentators, Banure Bodogosa, is as in this way. So that is science, which assists the officiating prayers by laying down rules or for the rights, or by leaving them their discretion. Okay, so that one is in the the channel of PTS. You see, so that is a shortly, that is the ritual ritual or the Kalapa as a called the one of the Vedangas, part of the Veda. So Kalapa treatise. So the one is only in the stock, you see. Priest list of the subject learned by the Brahmin or supposed to have mastered. Okay, so Ketuba. So that is, shortly in the canon, the ritual, he translate ritual. So Sandiganu Lakane in the marks, Idihasi in the oral tradition. So together with etymologies and the ritual, Ketuba. So Banja Satani Wajiti. So he teaches Banja Satani Wajiti. So Banja Satani Wajiti. So in the commentary, Banja Satani Wajiti. So Bakadi natural, Alasa, not lazy, and the Domeda, naturally Alasa, lazy, Domeda, full, and the Manawaka, young. So Banja Satani. Banja Satani. So 500 students. They are young, Manawaka, but Domeda, they are lack of knowledge. Instead of full, they are lack of knowledge. Meda means wisdom. Dun means rare or lack of knowledge. So Alasa means lazy. Naturally, they are lazy and they lack of knowledge. So they are young. So those 500 students, he teaches about the lekanas, marks, idihasa, or the tradition, Nikandu, Keduba. Okay, so Sayan, Mandi, Wajiti. He himself teaches them. So Benja, so actually, here Banja Sadani Wajiti, he teaches to whom? Actually, students. So student of Pāļi for students is, Sesa. Sesa. So the design should be here. Banja Sadani Sese. So Banja Sadani is modified to the Sese. So Sese is masculine gender, but Banja Sadani here, Sata, the Sata and the Sahasa are always neuter, fixed neuter. That is why they never change, even though they modify to the other gender now. They always take the neuter gender, Benja Satani, Benja Sahasani, and so on. We never see Sato or Sahasa. Okay, Satan, Sahasan, Sadani, Sahasani. So that is here, Benja Sadani, Wajiti. Benja Sadani, Wajiti. So Sadame, Barame, Gado. Sadame, Barame, Gado. So in the 1025 stanza, so for answer about the life, clam, and the characteristics or marks, and also Baragu, Dana Vedana Baragu, 4 questions. And the last question here in the previous stanza is, so Kati Vajiti Brahmano. How many students? So for that question in the next stanza. So he teaches to 500 students about the Lakana, Idihasa, Nikandu, Ketuba. And also, so Sadame. Sadame. So that Sadame was commonly, Sadama or Sadama, true doctrine. So, but he doesn't teach about true doctrine. So that is here. Sadame is, Saka Dame. Sadame is here. Sa is not Sat. Saka means own their own doctrine. That is about the Eke Brahmana Dhamma. Some the Brahmana Dhamma, Brahmana doctrine. So Veda or mantras. That is those are. So Devajaka, and the Bhavajane Devoda Hoti. Devajaka, so 3 Vedas. Devajaka. Vedayaka, Veda, Devajaka. Okay, so here Sadhamma is one of their own Brahmin doctrine, not true doctrine, not the Buddha's teaching. So Sadhamma and the Baramin Gado, so perfection to the reaching to the perfection in their own Dhamma. Okay, so now the whole stanza we can translate here. So Lekane in the marks and Idihaseja and in the order traditions. So Sani Gandu Sake do be together with etymology and the ritual. Sani Wajidi, he instructs 500 students. So Sadame here in the Kianaman, in his own doctrine, he translates in his own doctrine. Paramin Gato, he has reached perfection. He has reached perfection. So, okay, any question? So, no question. Okay, let's move to the next. So, Lekana Bawi Jayan, Bawaresa Narodama, Kankacheda, Bakasehi, Mano Kenkayidan Ahu, Mano Kenkayidan Ahu. So the one also 8 syllable stanza. Okay, in the first line, yeah, Lekha na nen 4 syllable. After that, ba we ja. Ba we ja. All of them are light. That is nagana. And in the second line, here ba wa re sa 4 syllable. After that, here na ro da. That is jagana. So now we bula. In the third line, can cat chi da 4 syllable at the time. After that, ba ka si, that is yagana. And after the ma no can ka 4 syllable. After that, so yi dam up, that is jagana. So yaja patya wada. Okay, so so lekana nen bawi jiyan. Lekana nen bawi jiyan explained in the commentary. So lekana bawi jayandi lekana waitara to extend information of the characteristics. So kadamani asa gadi dini lekanani. So in his body. So now the Ajita Brahmin asked, please explain in detail. Explain it in detail. So lekana ne bawi jaya. Bhavijayam. So here in commentary, Bhavijayam is explained as Vaitara, detailed explanation. Vaitara, detailed. But Bhavijayam is derived from the ba previous we previous ruchi and the na. So now form of the Bhavi na. So ba prefix we root is g, and by here noun suffix a. It become a Bhavijaya in this way. So a literal meaning of Bhavijaya is investigation. Investigation. But here's secondary meaning. So when we investigate something, we know about it in detail. So that is here, detailed information. Bhavijaya is detailed information. But literal meaning is investigation. Come from the Greek Bhavijina, the investigates. So, and the Bhavaresa Naroddhamma. Bhavaresa Naroddhamma. So, Bhavaresa Naroddhamma. Lekhananam Bhavijayam Bhavaresa. So, Bhavaresa Lekhananam Bhavijayam. The detailed explanation of the marks of the Bhavari Brahman. Okay, so here Naroddhamma. Naroddhamma is Nara Uddhamma. So Narana Uddhamma, we explained. So Naroddhamma, you already learned the samasa. So Chatita Burisa, Narana Uddhamma. So best of men, Narami men. Best of men. And so King Chita, that is King can change that definitely. So Chita is noun form of the change King can Chita. So change is cuts, he cuts. Chita is cutter, who cuts, one who cuts. One who cuts. So King can Chita. King can Chita. Okay, so katarop, the ganka means doubt. So katarop doubt. But here, different reading in other, So Denechita, katarop craving. That is here in the Kianaman translation, katarop craving. But in Chata Sangana Bhashin, Kankachita. So katarop the doubt. Kankachita. Katarop doubt, katarop, so Denechita, katarop craving. And the Bakasehi. So ba prefix root is gas and sign is a. And the he imperative mood, second person, singular he. Bakasiri show, please show, or may you show, may you explain. And the Mano Kankayidan Ahu. Ma is particle for the prohibition. So that ma in Pāļi so ma plus imperative and also ma plus aorist. But ma plus aorist also imperative meaning. the same as ma plus imperative. In this way we use, that is a ma ahu. Ahu is past tense. Past tense, so root bu. Root bu. Because of past tense before root, is inserted, but the root always. We don't use the verb termination ending, verb ending. So root bu bu, and the verb becomes silent, and who, and so who become short. So ahu, so to be was. But ma was may not be. There may not be. So imperative sense, even though the past tense are always imperative sense. Okay, so here there may not be what? Kankayi then. Kankayi then is a denominative form. The noun form kanka. After that, denominative suffix ya is added, and the di. So, but is kankayati. So he has doubt. Someone has doubt. So but is kankayati. So from the kankayati, we take base from kankaya, and the so past participle suffix da, and the e is inside this kankayita. So the literally it is past participle form, but the meaning is action meaning. Actually, that one also doubt. The same as doubt. So that is here in translation doubt. So grammatically it is a past participle, but it is used as a noun. Like the ganka. Then it means the same as ganka. Okay, so ma no gankayi de ahu no to us. So there may not be, or may there be, no doubt in us. So, but here imperative sense too. So that there may be no doubt in us. So that there may be no doubt in us. That is the imperative sense of the ma and the ahu. That is the meaning, so that we can understand. So there may be no doubt in us. So that there may be no doubt in us, or may there be no doubt in us also. Okay, so now the whole stanza. So Lakhananam Bhavichaya Bhavaresa. So Bhavichayan is the object of the Bhakasehi, and the here Narottama and Kankacheda is pocket case. Pocket case, Narottama, best of men, Kankacheda, cutter of doubt. That is refers to the Buddha. So the Buddha, best of men, Kankacheda, cutter of doubt. Bhakasehi, please give. Please show. So Vijayan, the detailed explanation of Lakhanan marks of the Bhavaresa Bhavari. So best of man, Katarab crave the can doubt. Please show the detailed explanation of the characteristic of the marks of the Bhavari. So may there be no doubt in us. In us means no. No. Okay, so but here Kianama translation. So Katarab craving. That is from the different reading here, different version. The Nichita. Based on that what? But according to Chata Sangana version, here should be the Qatar of doubt. Okay, so any question about this one?
Yes, I have questions, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, for the word Pavijaya and derived from the Pavijinati, and you give the conjugation sign off. Are you sure? Because I think that it belongs to Swarigana. Swarigana not na conjugation sign. This belong to Swarigana group.
Sorry.
Pavijinati. So
Yeah.
you give the conjugation sign up, but for my idea
No,
that's
conjugation sign. That Bhavijaya is for the Bhavijaya, not for Bhavijinati.
so you give the words about Pavijanati.
In this way. So
Okay.
Bhavijinati is the verb form. Bhavijaya is the noun form of the Bhavijinati.
Yes. It's okay. So
Okay.
and for the word Ahu, so use Ahu. That is belong to Achatani, right? Yes, Achatani. So I heard you said no verbal termination.
Yeah.
I think have verbal termination because according to Pararubasidi, Ahu is third person singular. E is verbal termination and later E drop and U become U. Long U become
Traditional explanation.
yeah. That we are learning Pāḷi.
Yeah. I'm also teaching Pāļi.
Yeah. So Pāļi, so we
Pāļi is only tradition.
yeah, Pararubasidi is blend like this. It's blend we is have verbal termination E. After that E drop.
Yeah. So no, that is I don't deny the Prarubasedi. I explain in the modern way, not Prarubasedi way. I mean.
So if so, sometimes you explain following Pāļi tradition and sometimes you explain the where.
Yes. So somewhat, even in tradition method also, we can find the consistency. But so for this one, so U is inserted, well, the third person singular E. So why U is inserted? Commonly, verbal termination, we never dropped, only he. Or that is two form, the here bakase he, the wasa he, kecha he. Even though that he is dropped, so vowel change happen. So but here also two vowel. So why U is dropped, not dropped? Why A is dropped? So there may be a he. So how to explain that one? So that is why here, I mean, in traditional explanation, some traditional explanation are not how to say, we cannot find the consistency. We cannot find the, relevant explanation. So no reason, some are no reason, no more reason. So that is why, complicated. That is why, if it is the possible to explain in traditional way, I explain, but in traditional explanation, it is, complicated. I focus on the traditional, the modern way.
Yes. If so, for the words Ahu, you explain following weight and weight.
Sorry.
So you explain the words Ahu according to weight and weight.
Modern way, not Western way.
Yes, modern way. So modern way is which book you refer to? Because it follows Sanskrit, so we don't have this kind of explanation.
So, okay. In Vadarupa Seti, what about Ba?
Yeah, you can see the Sutta 4A9. Achatahi kwachi datu tiadina huto. It means after root who. This vibati drop and u becomes short. That is huto vibati sa lopo rasatam so ahu lopa bave. That's the explanation following Marobasidi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you like that one also, you can note it. No problem.
Yeah.
So I don't deny the tradition. So at the time, when I explained the Pataruba say the explanation also, how to say I need to teach you or not you, the other students. I need to explain the Pataruba Seti. So at the time, some more question will come out. And also we skip the learning of this Sodanibata. So we will focus on the grammar.
Yeah, it's okay, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah.
Okay, so any question about this one? Okay, so next one. So next stanza is here. In previous stanza, so Lekana Nam Bawija. Okay, so now next one is 1028. So Mukhan Jinhua Ya Chaditi Onasa Bam Ewan Janahi Manawa. Ewan Janahi Manawa. So Mukhan Jinhua Ya Chaditi, the first line. So Mukhan Jinhua, 4 syllable. After that here, Ya Chadi. That is Yagana. And the Onasa Ba. Onasa Ba. 4 syllable. After that, so Mukanda. Mukanda. So Jagana. Jagana. So Yaja Bhatyawada. And the ko so he then 4 syllable. After that, what ta goose. What ta goose. That is Ramija. Ramija. Ragana. And the A1 jana after that he mana jagana. So that is a Ra Vibula. Ra Vibula. So this stanza is explained about the 3 marks of the Bawari. So in the previous stanza here, the Ajita, chief disciple of the Bawari, he asked, please explain the detailed marks of Bawari Brahmin. So that is why the Buddha explained here this one. So Mukhan Jinwaya Chaditi. Mukhan Jinwaya Chaditi. So Chaditi, so covered. Chaditi. One characteristic is Mukhan Jinwaya Chaditi. So Chaditi, so root chad. Sign is A, Chade. So cover, but he can cover. He covers. So Mukha, his face, object of the child deity, his face, Jainvaya, with his tongue. So his tongue is soft and long, so as to cover his face, the whole face. So that is one characteristic. He can cover his face with his tongue. Mukha Jainvaya Chadeti. That is one characteristic, one marks of the Bhavari. And also Onasa Bamukandari. Onasa Bamukandari. So Onasa, okay. Onasa should be divided. Ona Asa. Ona Asa. So to him, Ona means actually, hair. So the meaning of the word Ona is only here. Hair between his eyebrow. Between the eyebrows. So the meaning of Ona. So, and also Bamukandari also. Bamukandari, the meaning of Bamukandari also between the eyebrows. So that is, stock phrase. Ona Bamukandari, describing, so one of the 32 signs, 32 marks of the great man. So Bamukandari, Jada, Ona, Odada, and so on. In the Mahanidana Sutta, or maybe someone. Okay, so here Ona Asa Bamukandari. So there is hair between. So between his eyebrows. So that is second correct marks of the Bhavari. And that one is so Kosohita Vata Goshan. Kosohita Vata Goshan. Okay, so here Kosohita. So Kosohita is so Kosina Ohita. Kosina Ohita. Kosohita. Kosina Ohiten. So Ohita means covered. Ohita is derived from our previous root da and the da. So da become reduplicated da, and the da become the da drop, hard drop, and so on. Ohita. Awa become o. Okay, so here the explanation. So awa become o, and the da become the reduplicated dada, and the dada. So in the first da, so ha is sorry, no, not reduplicated. So I misunderstood with the bar form. So all the heart did in the bar form. Here da is dropped, but passes. It is inserted. Sorry, da is dropped. Is inserted. Its bar form is all the heart. So ohita. So that is the meaning of that on the covered past participle. And the kosa is sheet or cover or something, sheet or bag or something, or storing bag or something. I'm actually cover especially. So cover with the sheet. So ohiten, kosina ohiten. So kosohita. Okay, so and the Vata Goshen is Watena Goyhan, Goshen or Goyhan. Watena Goyhan. Vata means clothes or dress. Goyha also actually in the dictionary, PDS dictionary, Goyha is gerund form of the root Guhu. But using as a past participle, it's explained. Goyha as adjective in the PTS dictionary. So Goyaha is here, you see, gerund form of the root guhu, but the first one, adjective we can use. So adjective is past participle, adjective sense. But the second one is neuter noun. So here, in this case, also actually neuter noun, that which is hidden, or in the phrase with the wita hidden by the dress. Without goshen. So actually, that which is here we using as a neuter noun. So that which is hidden by dress. I mean, that is literal meaning. So secondary meaning is, actually here organs, male or female organs, is without goshen. So his male organ is covered with the, sheet. The meaning of the Gāthā heat down without goshen. That one also one characteristic of the great men. Okay, Ewan Janahi Manawa. Ewan Janahi Manawa. Manawa means young Brahmin, young one. But here Ajita is Brahmin, that is a young Brahmin. So Ewan Janahi, no in this way, no thus, or no in this way. So three characteristics, 3 marks of the Pāḷi Brahmin. So the first one is Mukhan Jayvaya Chadeti. So he can cover his face with his tongue. And the Onasa Pamukandari. So there is hair between his eyebrows. And Gāthā his organs is covered with the sheet. So no, in this way, Manawa, young Brahmin. So, okay, any question?
Hello, Sarah. Can you go over? Rama Manava. So this Manava is vocative case?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, so now today we finish 1, 2, and 3, so and 4. Okay, so here 5, but we don't have time now. Okay, so let's stop for today by saying sadhu 3 times. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Welcome.